Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how's everyone this week? I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, those who celebrate that over in the US and everywhere else.
We had a Thursday.
We did, yeah, Thursday. But now it's like the countdown to Christmas, isn't it, really? I guess. We've got like a house full of wrapping paper, at least.
So, right, I mean, just going off on a quick tangent,
yeah.
So I normally don't do my Christmas shopping until like mid-December, but I've been really organised this year, and I did like most of my Christmas shopping like a month ago.
Wow.
And then all of these places I've bought stuff from, because people keep trying to make Black Friday a thing here, and like, yeah, I bought all this stuff. And then I've had like loads of places email me going, oh, hey, that stuff you were looking at, it's 20% off. And I'm like, why are you telling me this when you know that I bought it already?
That's harsh,
why taunt me?
Yeah. Anyway, how's the progress going on the apps and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, nothing visible to show off. Been tinkering with a few more bits, doing a few more experiments. I said in the news post last week, the way this is going to kind of go down is there's going to be a few weeks yet of me going like, oh, I fiddled about with some stuff. I did something. I did nothing to show you yet. And then as I sort of gradually make various bits, there'll then suddenly be a flurry of activity and I'll plug loads of stuff together and go, oh, okay, I've got a thing you can have a look at now as a preview. Cool. So it'll seem like nothing's happening for a while, and then there'll just be some massive lurch forward and it'll be awesome, hopefully.
Okay.
What else have I got to tell you? So in last week's video, I was all like, oh yeah, there might be an update, but I'm not going to say anything about it yet. So that was the iOS update, iPhone and iPad, was going out when we were recording that video. And for reasons I don't like talking about it until it's definitely in the store. But it's definitely in the store now.
Cool. They
that should be cool.
It, then.
Yeah. So that includes things like the fancier challenge system. So you get like grayscale dots, like player challenges, along with some better stuff for the monthly challenges. So say if we do a monthly challenge which has a restricted palette, like I don't know, let's say
pastel colours.
Yeah, like the pastel colour challenge that we had a few months ago. The app will automatically give you the correct colours, so you don't have to worry about am I picking the right ones. So it's got some stuff in like that. A few performance improvements. Something else. Forums. Recently active forum threads appear on the front page now as well, so it's a bit easier to get into them.
Cool.
That's about it.
Okay, let's go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to 9% for Whale playing Twister. I just love this picture. It made me laugh. I don't think you should play Twister with a whale. That's brilliant. Well done, 9%.
My favourite description this week was Too Many Cats by _. Now, you're right there. That is a lot of cats. But equally, when you're a cat person, you kind of always feel like there's room for maybe one more cat. I mean, that's how we ended up with Dave and Grumble, to be honest. Nice work, _.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Manic Dak for Civilized Bear sitting in a chair roasting marshmallows. He looks very chilled there and very civilized. I love his glasses or his monocle. That's awesome. Well done, Manic. So last week I said, as it's nearly Thanksgiving in the US and other places, I love the idea of listing the things you're thankful for. It's nice to take the time to consider how lucky we are. So just tell us one thing you're grateful for right now. And I said, I'm grateful for you guys turning up and watching, drawing beautiful things and joining our quizzes. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, same really. I often say, I mean, in fact, you know, we've done talks at EGX about this kind of stuff. But the best part about doing all of this is, I mean, let's be honest, it's not like we make any sort of serious money out of it or anything, but every so often someone sends in a nice message saying like, oh, hey, you know, I was having a really bad time, and then I found your game, and it made me laugh for the first time in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Thanks. And,
cool.
you know, I'm really grateful that we get to have those moments.
In fact, Pointy Cat here says, this game, I've said it before, but interference helped me through some hard times in my life, twice even. Ooh, I've made quite a few friends over the last few years as well through Discord server and quizzes and community games night, and the drawings and descriptions still amuse me. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, and this
After all
is
the time, it's still funny.
this is the thing that, like, I say, you know, it's nice for us when we hear these nice things, but of course it's all a big mesh, really, because
Oh, yeah. People help each other out, don't they?
exactly the community.
Yeah.
And so, for example, another thing that I'm thankful for is what, 2 years ago. What year are we in now? It was at the start of lockdown, wasn't it? 2 years ago, Rubberfish, who was one of the quiz regulars, one of the Zeitgeist regulars, started the idea of a community games night where we'd get together every week and play some games on Discord. And then he didn't have enough sort of bandwidth to keep doing it because he had a lot going on. So Gored's taken that over and has been running that for quite a while now. So I'm grateful for everyone who helps out with sort of doing community things and stuff. It's like, it's really cool. And you know, like I say, when people are a bit down or something, I like that we have something where people can go, oh, I'm having I've had a bit of a rubbish week. Oh, but actually, I'll hop on Discord and play some Jackbox with everyone, and then that'll make me feel better. And like, it's good.
Cam's got an important one, hasn't he?
Oh, yes. Callum says, I'm thankful for Greggs and their sausage rolls, steak bakes, and toasties. It's definitely getting close to lunchtime.
Yeah, that's the little things in there.
Every time I read that, even though we had lunch not so long ago,
You want one, don't you?
every time I read one of them, I'm like, oh, I could really go through a Greggs sausage roll. Those of you outside the UK, Greggs is like a chain of sort of bakery shops. And they're sort of not exactly the healthiest thing in the world, but they taste so good.
Anyway, now we're going to go and see what we're talking about next week in the forums.
This week's topic is suggested by Magak Gua. What are some sayings in your language, English included, that sound funny or don't make sense in another language?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Okay, now don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Quiz Night. 5 rounds. Keep saying 7. 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
I don't know where
I
that
don't know where the
sentence
sevens come from.
That happened last week as well. Right. If you've not seen this before, I know where the 7 comes from.
Yeah.
If you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at
7
p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you get to play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round's based on one of the week's drawings from Interference. So if, for example, we had a drawing of a seagull, we might have a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that steal your chips. Bunnery picks 5 of her favourite drawings and then writes the questions based around them. No one else knows what they're going to be about. Not even me. I just turn up and press the buttons and guess along with the rest of you. The closest we get is a little sneaky hint as to who the featured artists are, though.
Okay, this week I've chosen drawings from Zimvivi, Callum, Vandale, Victoria J, and 9%. So if you want to see what they are, you'll have to come along and see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you have to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK, twitch.tv/interference, if you'd like to see what those topics are. And, you know, you can get involved, play along, have a guess.
Yeah.
It's all a bit of fun, but we really enjoy it.
Guess who won last week?
Go on.
Callum was the winner with 205 points. And then Darth was second with 196, and Phantom was third with 191.
Wow. Okay, nice.
Cool, eh?
So that was sort of changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Callum getting up there at the
Yeah.
top spot. Nice. So
then-
that was Sunday.
Yeah.
So what happened on Thursday?
Thursday, we have Zeitgeist 20 questions just on one topic, and this time it was movies. It was quite fun, wasn't it?
Ah, yes. Now,
Yeah.
some people were anticipating it's,
Christmas
you know,
movies.
it's November, movie, it's going to be Christmas movies.
No.
But no, there were no Christmas movies. It was quite cool, though, because we have 20 questions on a Thursday, and you sort of, sometimes you break them up into blocks of like
maybe,
5 questions.
Maybe, yeah.
So we had, what was it?
5.
Five about films from 2020s.
2022.
2022.
Yeah. And then
From
2012.
5 from 2010.
2002.
2002.
And then 1992.
So it was kind of films through the ages. It was really interesting.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, how can that be so long ago?
Oh, there was a lot of oof size large through that, you know. I cannot believe it was weird. Like some, I was, oh no, that's more recent than that.
Yeah.
Some I'm thinking, oh, that's
ago.
That's how older than that. But some were like, I couldn't get my head around the fact that they were in the same year. I mean, I won't say any in case anyone wants to go and watch the replay of it. But there was like two films, and I'm like, there is no way those two films were both in 2002. Yeah, really, really weird.
I know.
Anyway, I digress.
Guessing on that.
Movies. Who did the best?
Callum again.
Ah.
Won with 197, so he got 7 fastest answers and only missed out on 1. I think it was the Garfield film. Which wasn't.
I got that wrong as well.
Yeah. But Bus Stop TV and Puzzle were both second with 192, and then Goose was third with 180. That was Thursday, but next Thursday our topic is just words. Words, yeah. We have an awesome drawing by Symmetrical.
Okay. Cool. Words. Okay, that is incredibly vague, so I'm not even going to try and theorize what that's about, other than I guess it's about words.
It certainly is.
Yeah. Okay.
There'll be some kind of theme running through it.
Okay.
Maybe.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Don't worry about it. We'll have a great time. If you'd like to join us for that, that'll be Thursday, 7 p.m. UK on twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all the news for now, so it just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your phone, tablet, desktop, whatever, some kind of computer device. It's all good. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game. Doing the new version of the website and app, because you know we never stop, we keep building things. I've also got a load of like cool interactive stuff that I want to do, and you know your support helps kind of keep all of that going.
Certainly does.
In return, you get things like replays and interference. You get the fancier invite system and challenges, and the new game modes like Art Start and Recall. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Which is definitely the best bit.
They are cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.